Boss Audio Systems BV9155B. It's a 4.5 inch double din touchscreen receiver. It has DVD, MP3 player, CD player, USB, SD memory card inputs, front auxiliary input, rear AV cables, Bluetooth enabled, and it's MP3 compatible. It's also a detachable screen, which was one of the main things why I went with this one, because if you got a DVD player where I live and it don't detach, you gotta come outside the next day and it'll be detached. So I went with the detachable faceplate on this one, and I believe I got it for about $178 on Amazon, or around there, $178, $173. And I would say for its features and price, I'll give it a solid BB plus. I mean, you're not gonna get the best out of anything for $178 that does everything that this thing does. I mean, if you want, you can spend, $600, $800 and get something that's, much better, but for $178, this is not bad. So first, let me show you how I have it installed here. It's a double din right here in a 2008 Altima Coupe. So this is how it looks detached, and this is where you have your SD card slot. So basically, the SD card slot, I have an 8 GB SD memory card, and you put your music on it, and it basically is just like a hard drive for your radio system. So that's pretty cool, and it's tucked away, hidden, so you don't really it's not in the way, don't take up none of the space, and that's pretty good. Now let's see, detachable, main thing why I got it. Let's see, we started them now. Alright, this is how the radio looks. My only problem with the radio is the amount of channels you get. Like, you get all the FM stations, but like the first 87.7, like we have a radio station here at 87.7. This radio will not go down that far, but I don't really listen to the radio, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But I mean, unless your favorite station's 87.7, you have to listen to it, then you might not want to get this. But if you don't really listen to the radio like I do, then it's not a big problem. That's my only deal with the radio, is it just misses out on that station. Let's show you the menu on this. Alright, we have the radio, DVD, USB, front AV, rear AV, and Bluetooth. So I'm just going to go one by one. DVD is the option which plays DVDs, as it says, and also your CDs. So I put a DVD in there, and we'll see how it looks. The load up time, not bad at all, about 5-6 seconds to load up. And I got the Mayweather fight in there. Since it's a 4.5 inch screen, it's still small, but it's good enough for me. Like, unless you need that big screen, I can see everything clear. The sound of the fight is pretty good. You get real good lows. The bass on it is pretty good. I've watched bits and pieces of action movies, and it does a pretty good job with the audio on movies as well. So that's how the DVD looks on this screen. now we go into the SD card. So the SD card is the thing that I showed you back when I took it out from the back. I would say the SD card is good, but the Boss menu setup sucks. It's horrible. As you can see, it has this ugly blue screen, and it has like deep blue words. So it's like a combination of ugly everything, and it's, you know, it's all condensed, as you can see. Like here, it's hard to see exactly what you're trying to select. Like all you see is the first 3 words of the track that you're trying to get to, and it takes a long time unless you have your SD card, you know, set up perfectly where, you know, you separate A's, B's, C's, and D songs. It's hard to select exactly where you want to go. But if you're just like on a road trip or something and you just want songs to just play and you just have it, it's gonna play. There's no way you can shuffle it, but it's just gonna go down to your list of songs. It's not bad. I mean, it's a, you know, a good option if, you know, you don't have your MP3 player with you and you don't have a CD with you and you just, you know, don't want to listen to the radio and you just got your SD card in the back. It's a good safety. So that's what I use it for, just a safety. I don't really go through anything. I mean, to select on this, let's say you just basically touch and you're on to your next song. So that's the SD card with this. The front AV, I don't even use at all. But that's basically if you have your iPod, you can hook it into this port right here with the I want to say, I'm not sure the depth. It's probably 3.5 millimeter. Not sure the exact specifications on it, but probably 3.5 millimeter. Put that into your iPod, MP3 player, phone, whatever. Put that in the headphone jack. It comes through there. I've done it before. Audio was pretty good. That's all I can say about that. It's just going to show a no video sign, because no video signal, because there's no video coming through that. So if you ever use that, you'll hit this and hit the home button, and it'll just stay on home, so you don't get that blue annoying screen. Now this is the one that I always use, is the rear AV, and that's because I have my iPod almost set up perfectly for this. And this is my iPod setup. It's right here. I have it like this, and I have a cable that basically puts the images out onto the screen. So whatever I see on the iPod basically shows up on the screen. So this is the best setup I figured for this receiver right here. So basically, what you get with this is anything that you see on the iPod, you can just select. It will be ill if you can like touch the screen and actually like select, but it just goes to the settings. So you have to basically control it through the iPod, but it's not bad. Like if you do the setup like how I have it, you can perfect it. And let's say I want to play this, and it has has the best audio quality as well, because in the back it has, you know, the left and right, so you get a pretty good clear stereo sound, and the bass hookup from the iPod puts out music at as loud as possible, so everything is perfectly through this. And this is the setup that I use most of the time. And you know, you get the cover art, you driving, and this is what it looks best in. So this is what I use most for this. And this is rear AV hooked up through the iPod. You can watch videos through this. You can do apps, whatever you want. So this is my that's my preferred setup for this.